Dawsey, a 1-0 defeat, how can you explain that one?
I don't think I can. I don't know whether I understand football anymore because I've never been involved in such a one-sided game in all my life. To say that it should have been 7-1 at the end would be a fair reflection of the game. Even the manager saying the same thing. But for us, we've got to look at ourselves again, and it's the same story. We're dominating games, and not even just edging games, dominating them, possession, chances created, everything that we're doing. We just can't score goals at the moment, and it's not just the strikers. Everybody's got to take responsibility in it. And in the first 15 minutes, we must have had 4 one-on-ones with the goalkeeper, and we're thinking to ourselves, if we get this right today, it could be 6-0. And it continued like that for the rest of the game. They hit us on a counter-attack, which was good play from them, and they scored a great goal. And other than that, I think Jack had one more save he had to make, and we can't stop doing what we're doing, but we've got to fix it inside the box.
I think that's 5 games now without scoring from open play. That's sort of a worrying trend, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. But again, I said to the players that they are getting the opportunities. They've just got to look at themselves and ask themselves, why are you not scoring the goals? Why are you not being like that? And that's the key thing for me, is that, like, if they look at themselves and want to improve, I think that somebody's going to be on the end of a hiding soon, a 6-0, when we get it right. But I hope that happens sooner rather than later.
Because it's not like there aren't chances being created. You know, like you say, you could have had 7, 8, 9 maybe even today. It's one of those games. Why do you think it is that we just can't put it in the back of the goal?
Honestly, I don't know whether it's a psychological thing, because it's definitely not ability, because the lads are capable of doing it. We've seen it last season, and even in pre-season this season when we were scoring a lot of goals, and I really can't put my finger on it, but it must be a psychological thing. And you see strikers all the time, but they go through these spells of not being able to score a goal, and the goal must psychologically seem to be getting smaller and smaller every time they get an opportunity. And I said to the strikers today that you've got to just keep getting the chances, and the next goal might come from like a bobbled one in, or it might come and deflect off them and goal, but as long as they can get their name on that score sheet, then they might go on and run of games and do it, and you just hope that happens.
And now in training, what can you do to try and score these goals?
Well, just doing what we're doing all the time, just constantly working on different practices, 1 and 2 touch finishing, shooting, under pressure, unopposed, everything. They are working at it. It's like I say, it's just a matter of time when it's all going to happen.
And just finally at the end there, it seemed to get quite tasty. There was a sending off. What did you see?
Our lads are quite honest lads, and when I seen the reaction of our lads, I knew that something must have happened. A couple of our bench said he stamped on him, and I knew something had happened, so I wasn't surprised to see him sent off. But it wasn't the ideal way to finish the game, but this happens, and it's part of the game, and I'm not holding back to say that we're going to like this every time they come. They're not a very they're not a relaxed team on the line. They're always heated, and they always try and influence the referee, influence our players, and I'm glad in a way. Not glad because it's great. I think it's really poor, but I'm glad that because it's something our players need to learn how to handle. It's what they handle it well today.